Hello tribe, welcome back to my channel. So today's theme, as you can see, are all blue decks. We'll see what it means for each of you guys. I'm doing 3 piles. I'm gonna maybe come back to 4 piles whenever I feel like I have enough time, because I'm juggling a lot of things at the moment. But hey ho, let's start your reading. Pile number 1 is on your left. Pile number 3, I wanted to say 4 because I'm used to it now, is on your right. So pick your decks. And I'm saying decks because I think for some of you might want to pick a couple of them. Might be messages in 2 piles here for you today, and I'm gonna see in timestamps. Hey tribe, pile number 1. So I'm gonna pull a couple of cards before we start. I want to see your overall energy for the next week and a half. What's important, what's going on with you. Okay, and I feel like 2 cards want to come out. We're going to look at them in a minute. And I'll also be pulling from the Dreams of Gaia. Just bear with me. Pile 1, what is happening the next week and a half? I want 2 cards again. So we're starting with the King of Water as well as the 2 of Water. Okay, that's interesting. I've done Patreon readings for Patreons only, for 7 to 10 day prediction, and you know what, it seems like for most people the next week is all about relationships. I cannot make this up. Okay, and I was like, this is weird. A lot of relationship kind of vibes coming through in Patreon reading, and it's coming through here as well. We have Shedding the Old. We're gonna read the message later on. Persistent Drive. Let's see what is the story behind this. Let me clarify the King of Water. Next week and a half. Jesus, half of the deck nearly went on the floor. Patreons, whoever is watching this, some of you might have picked a pile that is going to be it's going to be connecting to this pile, okay? Because there's something to do with messengers and messages and communication. Because I know some Patreons are watching both, if not all. Okay, let's see. King of Water, what is going on here? We have the 7 of Swords. I keep hearing I got cheated on my heart, whatever that means to you. Until I found a new spark. Look, I'm just gonna say it, okay? I know this might be very, very straightforward, very specific for some of you. But what's coming through here in pile 1? You might have had, or you will have, an eye on someone the next week and a half. Someone that you're very close with, someone that you very, you feel like you have a connection with. And it's almost like the message that's coming through here is saying, make sure that you're open to other options too, because what I'm hearing is what I think this might be. And what it will be, it might be different. So the story might not be written the way that you imagine that story to be written, especially when it comes to one specific person that you might be thinking about. There is something new here that's coming in, a new understanding, a new spark. It's saying what I knew before, yes, we might have had really good memories, or I still have good memories with this person, or I'm still communicating with them. This is heart space, okay? This is relationships. Romantic, platonic, doesn't matter. I still have them in my heart, but it feels like I thought that this was going to be long term, but it feels more like a passenger type of energy here. You know, one of those passengers that they teach you a lot, but they have to leave your life at one point. So maybe you're going to understand that the next week and a half, and you're going to be like, whoa, You know, some people can just bring beautiful memories and energy to my life, but it doesn't mean that they have to stay forever. So I have to learn how to let go gracefully in order for the new energy to come in with the Ace of Wands here. Yeah, see, Knight of Wands, walking towards the past. Knight of Pentacles walking towards the future. That's the way I see these two. So there is some kind of a change when it comes to your understanding of a certain relationship here. Too quick too soon, too exciting too soon, you know, too much too soon. That kind of energy is coming through here. Or maybe you're looking back to that type of relationship that you had with someone. It's coming up nostalgically for you. Okay, what do we need to know about this Knight of Pentacles? You know what's coming through here? You are releasing some type of energy or some kind of attachment or memories connected to someone, and there might be one more suitor, one more friendship or partnership that's going to be available for you. But what you're thinking of, you're like, you know what, I kind of have to, you know, honor my own inner empress or emperor for now. There is a lot that I can give, but it seems like I need to focus on myself. Even if, you know, this is a long-term relationship, I'd say that you might feel at one point the next week and a half, where you gotta focus on your own self, your own sexuality, your own, you know, I'm hearing, that sounds weird, honoring, almost I'm seeing someone bowing to themselves, you know, their higher self. I gotta honor that a little bit more, so I understand what it is that I actually need, or how I have to step up my game. Yeah, I'm still learning. This is saying I'm still learning when it comes to patience. I'm still learning when it comes to patience. I'm still learning how to take risks. I'm still learning, and I'll always be learning. Yeah, I'll always be learning how to walk away from certain situations gracefully and peacefully before it goes tits up, if that makes sense. So I need to sleep on it. So there is some kind of a connection here that you're sleeping on in order for you to understand where you want to go with it, or what you want to do with it. Is it going to be the end? Do you feel like the end is near? Or do you feel like you want to, the devil is next, right? Or do you feel like you want to keep feeding that devil energy, which is not necessarily, you know, like devil is being seen as a very, you know, super toxic or super bad energy. You know, sometimes we need to explore that devil side. Sometimes we need to, you know, do things that makes us, you know, I want to say makes us get off quickly, right? I'm sorry, pile number one, that's what's coming through here. In order for us to understand what feels like home, what feels like it's a cozy energy, what feels secure for us, right? So there is something here that you're battling with in your own self that you're like, I don't know how I want to feel about this. I don't know what I want to do with this. But yeah, relationship and your heart space is on your mind for sure, pile number one. Okay, how about your finances and career the next week and a half, since we have a lot of emotional cards here? You're releasing something. Page of Pentacles, the Empress again, the same cards keep popping up. We have the Nine of Wands. It seems like you can, when it comes to work and finances, it feels like you can move mountains, and you have the strength, and you feel very happy about where you're going, what you're learning about, you know, where you're gonna get to. I'm hearing persistency as well as strength. That's something that gets me through things, and I know I can get wherever I want to be in life as long as I try hard, and I'm not afraid of hard work, or in some cases even I'm not afraid to seem or to be seen as someone who is not as educated. You know, it's to do with those people who sometimes are very shy to ask questions. say if your teacher says, hey, does anyone have a question, and you do, but you don't want to seem silly, so you don't ask it. It's saying questions are always good. So it's saying explore. You're all about exploration the next week, week and a half. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Lovely to see. Very big week when it comes to finances and career. Some kind of ancient wisdom will be discovered here. We have the Queen of Swords. She's all about wisdom and intellect. So it seems like you're very focused. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles. You're very focused on your independence, on what you're learning, how you look like when it comes to work, you know, what kind of persona you put out there, how you are seen by your coworkers or people that follow you or people that look up to you or ask for your services or product of some sorts. And it seems like you're doing great when it comes to work. You're very respected, but also when I say, it's saying keep on learning. You know, there is never ending story when it comes to learning. There is more that you can uncover when it comes to learning. What's unexpected, pile number 1? What's unexpected that's coming through? We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Chariot. You have the Fool. Bottom of the deck. Eight of Wands. There's some kind of a quick message that's coming through here when it comes to, you know, giving back. So maybe someone's going to tell you something that feels like you're being given back for all the hard work that you've done so far, or how well you've been doing so far. So, you know, universe, it seems like, is giving back to you in mysterious ways the next week, week and a half. But it's also asking you to not be afraid to, you know, do something that is out of your character, to try new things. Would it be work related? Would it be relationship related? Saying do things that you love doing. See, for example, if we talked about Two of Cups, what would you want to do in a romantic situation if you didn't think about how the other person would react to it? Same goes for business partnerships. What you would want to suggest them or implement in this new project if you didn't think what other people would think of it. There's some kind of uniqueness that is needed over here when it comes to you that needs to shine through you. Pile number 1. Okay, let's read about your cards here. Shedding the old. There is a change coming your way. Cultivate a sense of adventure. So you will be able to see these new prospects. Exactly with the Fool card, what I was telling you, right? Try new things. Don't be afraid. Changes. Then we have persistent drive. It says, see what you desire and move towards that goal. It is time to zero in on your purpose. Use your intuition and instincts to guide you for the optimal outcome. I hope this was helpful, pile number 1, and I'm going to catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 2. So first of all, I'm going to start with the Dreams of Gaia to see the main energy here. Whoever has chosen Triple Goddess Tarot. Main energy. Oh, Jesus. Don't shout at me. Wait. Card on the floor. Card on the floor. Okay. I think this is going to be quite deep, pile number 2. So hold your horses, okay? Wait for it. I want one more deck. Urban Tarot. First of all, I'm hearing what does the old or nostalgia has to offer for you. What does something that you've known for a while or you dealt with for a while has to offer for you? Does it still feel fulfilling? What perception do you have on the same situation or person? Jeez, your cards are all over the fucking place. Wait. Welcome to my channel. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles and Nine of Wands here. Okay, let's take the Triple Goddess Tarot. Let's see what is going on here. There's a connection for some of you with USA or New York, to say the least. Okay, the yellow cabs. I don't know what, I don't know how. I don't want to, get involved in very specific situations here. But if you've been looking for a confirmation, here you go. Okay, pile number 2. What is going on? Let's clarify the Six of Cups here to start with. You have the High Priestess. I want to say you might feel like you're channeling old information or something that feels very ancient, or you feel like your past is haunting you somehow the next week, week and a half. When I'm saying that, maybe people approach you, whom you haven't talked for a while, or someone reaches out to you. There's the connection to the old or nostalgia. But you see it differently now, because so many things have changed. You're seeing it differently now. Yeah, so many things have shifted, have finished, a lot of new starts have happened so far. I want to also say that it seems like you're breaking through and breaking free from the old, and it feels like you are choosing to focus on your individuality and focus on your independence here more than anything else. Like this Knight of Pentacles. This woman over here, she's holding that pentacle. It must be freezing out there for her, looking at her outfit as well as that pentacle, metal, everything feels very cold. If she did let go of that pentacle, instead of mothering it so much, she probably would be able to get home or wherever else she is going much quicker. So it seems like you're understanding the next week, week and a half, what it is that made you feel that you are cold, or you are cold regarding that situation, or who didn't make you feel warm. Who's in your life? That's literally what I'm hearing. Who's in my life that is not making me feel warm anymore? That I've known for a while, but maybe this connection on this situation, could be a situation, right? What situation is not making me feel warm anymore? What's making me feel like I'm cold, right? Cold as bitch. I don't feel like, say if you started a job and you were like, oh my god, I'm working from my heart, and over time you felt like you don't have any warmth in you, you're not working from heart anymore. It's making you feel cold, right? So it's saying, what is it with the Four of Pentacles that I'm still holding on to that is not making me feel warm? Let's see what the Perception card has to say. Three of Wands, that doesn't surprise me. Okay, see, cold everywhere. I want to say pile number, bottom of the deck, look at this. The Sun, which is the warmth. It seems like for a lot of you, you're trying to finish and end some kind of internal or external battle here, or lying to yourself or to someone else that I'm good, I'm good, I can do this. Yes, you can do it. You can do anything that you want, right? But you really need to on your own, especially here. It seems like with Perception card, you're seeing your life, a certain situation from a different angle now. You're breaking through and you're breaking away from something that makes you feel like you're not fully supported, or that your heart is not in it. Okay, and you're like, been there for I think way too long now. My view on it has changed. The old is being changed with the new. Let's split the deck. Awakening is happening. You see that? Awakening, big time. Oh my god, pile number 2. Okay. Awakening is happening big time here. Yeah, because you're chasing after your dreams and what makes you feel warm and happy with the 9 of Cups over here. You're like, wherever I'm at in life, I want to feel like home. Doesn't matter, if it's partnerships, if it's a romantic, platonic, business, or something else in my life. Work or hobby of some sort, doesn't matter. I want to feel like home. I feel like I deserve better. You're breaking free from some kind of place that or situation that makes you feel like you're not getting enough support or you're not being appreciated enough. Next week is a really good time to kind of analyze everything in your life and to rethink things and to say, what do I actually deserve deep down? What do I feel like I deserve? What do I want? Am I in the right place? Am I surrounded by the right people? Am I being lied to? Am I being cheated on? Am I being not told the truth? Does something feel like it's shady for me? Intuitively, we're starting with the high priestess. She knows intuitively, but maybe she doesn't have facts, but she feels it. She's like, something is off there, you know? And you're being almost like everything is unfolding, you know? I don't think it's only about 2 weeks or, week and a half for you guys. It feels like it's an ongoing thing for you, where you're starting to see things for what they are, finally. And I'm saying finally because for some time your eyes had to be closed in order for you to learn things that you had to learn, until there was like a wake-up call and you're like, okay, now I'm ready. My soul is ready for it, right? Now I'm ready to chill. Now I'm ready to be free. Now I'm ready to feel grounded and to be at peace. I want to say, pal, to you, looking for a new team of people. Would it be French? Anyone who wants to go to France? Would it be friends? Would it be business partnerships? Would it be lovers? I'm looking for a new team, maybe your tribe. It feels like I've outgrown something now, It feels cold. It doesn't feel like I'm home anymore. Not to say that those people or situations are bad or going against me personally, but I'm just feeling that I'm not, those shoes that I was wearing, they're too small for me now. Makes sense? I hope I'm making sense here. What's unexpected, pile number 2? What's unexpected, pile number 2? See again, look at this. This Queen of Pentacles, she has a fire going. She has her monetary gain. She has her finances together, but she's still cold. She's like, I'm alone out there in the winter time. You know what I mean? It's saying, look for places. This is metaphoric. That makes you feel like you warm, so someone can put a blanket on you. You know what I mean? You've been going on your own for too long now. You gotta reconnect. You gotta connect and bond with people. Okay? Try new things. Two of Pentacles. Try new things. Try bonding with people. Try connecting with people. Would it be online? Would it be in your, walking life, as I like to say, right? It's saying, let's try new things. Something that I haven't seen before, I haven't experienced before. What is this message about? There's some kind of a message coming through about your manifestation, or what kind of I don't want to say witchcraft, but what kind of ritual you've done recently or you are doing the next week and a half. It's going to be shown pretty soon to you what kind of impact it has. Yeah, and you're reaping your fruits of labor, meaning whatever that you've been trying to manifest is going to be visible for you the next week and a half, and you'll probably want to celebrate it, or you'll want to somehow change your home environment here. Okay, let's look at your ocean deck. Love this card every time it pops up. Okay, so the first card we have says, adrift in shallow water. It says, take a few deep breaths and reconnect to your inner peace. Notice the small things and appreciate them. We have disengage from outcomes. Let go so you can open yourself to the highest love that you deserve. See? You deserve much more than what you're trying to achieve right now or the next week and a half. Find ways to release worry or any unresolved lack of forgiveness you might be holding on to. I hope it made sense, pile number 2, and I'm going to catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3 people, so let's see. I'm going to start with the Dreams of Gaia Tarot first, and we'll see. By the way, okay, just to let you know, I did a reading previously when it was still daytime for Patreons, and I've done a couple of piles for YouTube here in this reading, right? I don't know what the heck is going on, but there's a lot of stuff coming up when it comes to relationships. Would it be platonic? Would it be romantic, family? It doesn't really matter. But it seems like everyone, at least in my tribe, might be encountering certain things or focusing a lot on relationships, or something will come up that will kind of push you to look at that certain relationship. So, we're starting. Let's go. For your 1-3 cards. Oh, geez. Okay, 4. We're going to take 4. Whatever you say. Okay. Okay, let me clarify the first card because I kind of know what this is referring to. But I just want to make sure. So first of all, we have the 6 of Fire. We have the 8 of Air, which is 8 of Swords. We have the Queen of Water, which is Queen of Cups. And we have the 7 of Air, which is 7 of Swords. You know what? I'm just going to build stories like that. Let's do this. For pile number 3, I'm going to do things a bit differently. Let's talk about it. 6 of Fire. We have Ace of Wands, which is again fire. Let's clarify the 8 of Swords here. We have the Queen of Fire, which is Queen of Wands. Queen of Water is being clarified by 10 of Water, which is 10 of Cups. And 7 of Air is being clarified by 4 of Air, right? Which is the 4 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have, again, double 7 of Swords energy. Okay. I'm going to get to the bottom of this because this is my least favorite card from the whole deck. I don't care. Tower, Devil, give me all of it, but not the 7 of Swords. Personal preferences, right? But, let's see. Okay, so I want to say for pile number 3, it feels like you are on the winning end when it comes to your manifestations, especially when it comes to your passions the next week we're gonna have. Would it be your projects? Would it be your sexual, or fantasies? Would it be, getting laid? Whatever. But it's saying you're manifesting something that is very fiery here, and you're going to be pretty successful at that. Let's split the deck. Let's see. Yeah, there is some kind of a collaboration. Maybe this is work relationship of some sorts, or maybe sexual relationship that's happening here, that it feels like you have completed or you came on top of. Sorry. Pile number 3, I cannot. Because this feels very, this feels very fiery. So whatever I'm saying, even if I'm talking about, business partnerships, is still, there's an underlying either, attraction or some kind of fantasy going on over here. Yeah, what am I telling you? Knight of Wands, more fire on top, I do think when it comes to next week and a half, either you want to explore your passions specifically when it comes to sexuality, or your creations when it comes to projects. Either you feel like you just want to kind of let your hair down. Yeah. With the 8 of Swords clarified by the Queen of Wands here, it's telling me that I need to stop giving myself bullshit, in my head, and I need to start exploring a little bit more. I need to let my hair down. There's some kind of a trinity here happening, so triple energies that I'm seeing is going to be personal for all of you. But It's almost like you're being watched over. And we have the Knight of Swords here. You're being asked to take some kind of action when it comes to what you thought of and what you wanted to do for a while, but maybe you've stopped yourself from. Okay, how about the Queen of Water? What is going on there with the Ten of Cups? Strength. I want one more card. Three of Swords. I want one more card. The Fool. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. In this deck in particular, he's watching over a newborn, a child. Okay, so it seems like you're very focused on your feminine, first of all. And you know what song? Oh my God, what is that song called? Okay, it's by Banks. BANKS, and it's called Gimme. GIMME. And she created that song. She written that song, and she said, this song is all about, me, whenever I feel like I want something, when it comes to, like sexuality, and I really want to express myself or want it, I'm free to ask for it, regardless of how, females were viewed in the past. I can ask for it. It's okay, right? So it's something to do with that. Maybe you want to listen to that song. Those lyrics will tell you more apart from what I'm saying here. It's saying, I want it, I got it. That type of energy, pile number 3. And it seems like you're being asked to get what you want instead of running, circles in your mind. It doesn't have to be only bedroom, right? It can be with your creative passions. It can be to do with work. It can be to do with anything that you really want to get at that moment. It's saying, I want it, I got it. It's saying, let's start asking for it and acting on it. And that's something that you have a chance to do the next week and a half. Let's look at that Seven of Swords, double Seven of Swords here. Double Seven of Swords, how interesting, hey? Five of Swords, doesn't surprise me. The King of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and, okay, 2 Nine of Wands, as well as the Five of Wands. Oh, geez, one more card flew. What is going on? 2 of them. Jeez. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords as well as the Tower. Bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. I want to say some of you are changing something when it comes to cycles, patterns, or your karma. Especially when it comes to do with shadiness, or if your intuition has been telling you, you know what? Think about it twice, or you know what, read and scan this person or the situation that you are getting involved yourself in. And maybe if you didn't listen to it before, or if you feel like there is something going on that it feels weird or feels off, and you're like, I don't have any facts, it's saying you're gonna have an opportunity to be proven right, especially when it comes to someone who has very strong water placement, or when it comes to someone who is not afraid to be emotional in front of you. Okay, I don't really like to go by signs, because we all have very different signs in our charts, and it's very complex. It's not only about sun, moon, and Venus and Mars. It's a complex thing, right? And here, what it's saying, just pay attention to who felt like they were open with you, but you felt like there was more to it, right? I'm giving you something, but I don't show you everything. And maybe there's going to be some kind of a conflict over there connected to this situation, or you'll feel like you'll want to protect your energy, or just to become a little bit more distant from the situation, because something might feel a little bit off for you. Whatever this connection is changing big time, and you're going to have to take time to contemplate on it and to think things through. What do I want to do about that? Do I want to, try, or does it feel like I should, take time out? There's that energy where I feel like I want to take time out. Five of Wands and Five of Swords here, it feels like there's a lot going on, right? So there might be a lot going on with you or with this other person, and it feels like someone just wants calmer waters, right? And they're like, oh, there's a lot. I don't know if I want to stay in this. Maybe I'm just gonna knock this whole shit down with a tower here, and I'm gonna live peacefully. It's your choice, right? It's your choice, whatever you want to do. Observe next week and a half what feels overly chaotic, almost like a massive bubble, and it shouldn't even be that chaotic, or it shouldn't be that dramatic, you know. Something might trigger you in a way we feel like, listen, it's not such a big deal. Why are you making it a big deal, right? Or if there is an easier way around it and you're like, it could be solved such, you know, in a such straightforward, you know, grounded, graceful, easy way. Why is it not being dealt that way? Kind of observe that situation. There's something over there that, you know, tells you maybe that's not supposed to be in your life, or you gotta, you know, you are too involved in it. It's saying maybe back off a little bit, either energetically or emotionally. Secrets are coming through here. Some kind of secret might come to the surface, or you whatever you felt intuitively is gonna be proven to you correct. Okay. Let's use the magic of your oracle. Let's see what is going on next week and a half. Some of it might not make sense to you now. It will make more sense to you at the end of, I'd say, the next 10 days or so. We have you belong to paradise. I really want to read this card for you. Ooh, your cards are flying all over the place, man. Okay. You belong to paradise. I really think I want to stop here. Let me get my book out. And I'm gonna pull one card from this maybe two, I don't know, from self-care deck that I called. It's called the Essential Oil Oracle cards. Let's see. You belong to paradise. I keep hearing you deserve better than that. Okay, look at your cards going all over the place. I am clumsy, but you know, I'm not that clumsy. These cards are flying all over the place today. Okay, I'm gonna take both of them. Makes sense. We have a peaceful card. Trigger statement says, my life is a mess. True statement says, I find stillness within. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. Go within to find peace there, and your life will reflect that. Restore card says, I am broken. True statement says, I am illuminated. As you release your attachment to the high and low, you find peace and balance. Honor the cycles of your body and energy now. Let's read about that card. It says, trust your inner goddess and expect the best. That is what is attracted to you in this time of your being. It's time to relax and enjoy your own blossoming. Self-love is a popular term and always worth exploring deeply. Unconditional self-love is even more gratifying to explore. The girl of I can never pronounce this, I'll skip that instead of butchering, has stopped fighting herself. The sweetly scented white petals framing her face are her surrender flags. She finally just loves herself and accepts her innate goddess and beauty. Now it is your time to do the same. All life transforms around you into a paradise. Heaven truly is here on earth, in your arms, in your life. Yes, hug yourself and enjoy your bliss. Paradigm can appear as a sign of upcoming improvements in comfort and life, reflecting ease and joy, even freedom from pain. Positive gifts are assembling around you and will bring you great happiness. So I hope this made sense, pile number 3. That was an interesting one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.